So you're probably right. Okay. So this is just location, right? So the Shadowhawk's just building. The Griffin. So we are going to refit the Griffin, right? So we need to buy. And we're going to buy the other snub nose. 603. Just an expensive weapon, I guess. All right, fine.
New weapon systems available.
AMS for sale. Yeah, no ammo, but there is an AMS for sale. Is it worth picking up, you think? How much did it weigh? It's like a ton before ammo. No, it's half a ton before ammo. What is... Does this use machine gun ammo? It uses AMS ammo. It would be nice to have another one. Although I don't love the fact that it runs off ammo. No AMS ammo there. If we're running into ammo issues, if we were to go to our existing weapons, are there any of our weapons that we're missing, any of our ballistic weapons that we're missing ammo for? Like, what does this shoot? Uses light Gauss ammo. Uses LBX 20. Uses AC 20. I'd put one of these on. This shoots. This is a. Could the Centurion run a single Ultra AC 20? So we need LBX 20, Ultra 20, or which is UAC 20, and we need. We have these light rotaries too, which uses LRA 5, LRAC 5 ammo. And then we have the Federated, which runs off just standard 20s, right? Okay. And we have no ammo of any sort. Sure, sure. We've got AC 20 ammo. So if we scroll down to ammo, do they have any of those? They have a UAC 20. Is that one of the ones we needed? It is. This is the Ultra Cannon ammo. So that's getting fucking bought. Do we want to buy the half stuff too? How many shots is this? 5? How many shots is this? 3. So we want that. Going shopping, I guess. This is light Gauss ammo, which they have as well. If we ever want to use that light Gauss. I'm not sure we do want to use the light Gauss, but we would have it. 90 fucking 3K for light Gauss ammo. Is it something we cared about? What was the damage on that stupid thing? It was like, it's a long range weapon, a Gauss rifle, right? 3 is rounded up per weight, so you get value. You also fire in increments of 2, but there's only one of them is the issue. We're gonna have to dump a lot of money, if a lot of shit, if we keep buying here. Do we have streak ammo? Holy shit. Okay, we need to check for streak ammo if we want the Gauss ammo. What is hyper Gauss? Gauss doesn't explode, which is nice. Hyper Gauss is Gauss Gatling. This This is 50 damage a hit, man. High damage, low range weapons, long range weapons. 420 too. This is a medium range. All right, let's go a bit crazy here. Let's build our Centurion. I didn't realize we had 2 different options. What are our 2 Centurion options? We've got the CN9 over here. I think that looks like probably what we want to do. This version looks like shit. So it's the CN9P. Okay. CN9P. Yeah.
Ready to fight, Commander.
Take a look at what we're working with here. Engine primitive, armor primitive, FCS and cockpit primitive, 1 rocket 10, 1 machine gun light. So it's certainly whatever, we got it. The base chassis sucks. Had a mining drill on it. But what could we do with it if we were inclined? All right, so I gotta start keeping a list here. We're gonna forget. We need to build the Griffin. We're going to, what was the second mech we put together that we're waiting on right now? We need to decide on Gauss ammo. We're gonna build a laser Shadowhawk. We're probably retiring the Hunchback. We have to decide if we want to build this into, we want to do, this is a ballistic. Dude, his ballistics aren't on his fucking arm. God damn it, he's only got 1 arm ballistic. So could we make this is the question. The reason to put this guy back together is for utilizing our LBX, this thing. It only weighs 12 tons. How much does the regular AC-20 weigh? 14 tons. And this thing fucking fires more than once. What's the jam chance on it? Doesn't jam. Oh no, it was this one. I'm looking at the wrong one. But what do we have ammo for? Shit. Where's my... is it etc.? I just bought some fucking ammo. There it is. We have the UAC-20, and we can maybe get a little bit more of that too. So this would be the one we're looking at. Although this is interesting too. This is just like a shittier AC-20, I guess, on 100. Does it weigh less? Increased range. 240 optimal there. Reduced weight and can fire cluster and slug ammo. This is 180 optimal, so this is a fucking melee brawler. 4 recoil. Has a jam chance of recoil times 5, so 4 times 5, 20. Mitigated by gunnery and recoil reduction. And it has a 40% jam chance. Is that different or is that cumulative? It's probably cumulative. I don't think I have ammo for the light rotary AC-5s. Which also look kind of interesting. So we're looking at potentially putting an ultra on this guy. And then presumably like a couple tons, like 15 tons of rocks on the other side to keep it balanced. Alright, we'd have to upgrade its engine because this engine is a joke. And we need a fusion core in there. Why won't you go in there? You will. I don't think it's going to be able to fit a 300 jet. Maybe a 275 or 260. 260 might be okay. We've got one. A little bit lighter. Doesn't need primitive armor. Needs real armor. I assume I have real armor. Apparently not. I have to like throw ferrofibers on it or something. We're going to be using that. I have to put clan ferrofibers on it. Ew. I mean, it's got tons of tons. I say before I put any of the stuff on that we have to run. Haven't even touched heat yet or armor. FCS recoil seems not bad. I think we have a ballistic too. FCS ballistic plus. Accuracy minus recoil. Depends if we're looking to realistically shoot every other turn. With the recoil of 4, we can actually shoot every turn with an FCS recoil on there. We need more ammo for this gun. Since we're not currently capable of doing much of anything with that. Since this comes with 5 fucking shots. What just happened? I spun it accidentally. Why, what? And it's gonna need a case or we're gonna instantly blow the fuck up. Shoots 2 of these a round. Currently it has 2.5 rounds of staying time. And then we max the armor out pretty much because it's got to be melee. How slow is it? 610. Could we get faster? Maybe. Cooling we can fix in a second. 611 is not really much of an upgrade. I mean, we might actually be able to fit that if we're really planning on only running one gun. 711. What's the alternate fire on the UAC? I don't know. I don't know if it has. It does have. Don't know. It's half of 5, 3, or 2. I'm not sure what you mean by that. I mean, this is maybe something we could do. I mean, we've got more heat options, right? I don't know how the heat is. We haven't looked yet. But we've got dozens of these fucking double heat sinks, right? I think we're short internal. Where is it? Here? No, here. No, here. Internals. 0 of 2. Need doubles. Although we don't have... Oh, we do. Okay. So starting to look like that now. Tonnage. Wait, I thought these were free. Why did it charge me 1? Internal 10, additional 0 of 2. Oh, that's if I wanted to add additionals. It has no free externals. I read that wrong. Okay. But we could run this up to a HS2 then if we wanted. I need to go look at the weight on an HS2. We'll do that in a second. or whatever the fuck it's called. Okay, so that would be something like this. It's not running AMS. It's not running. I'm gonna probably buy the AMS system the more I think about it. It's not running any support weapons. It doesn't have enough ammo in here. Like, we need to like throw in some ammo to like bookmark that. So like we need like one of these basically. Like that. It's probably pretty heat efficient if I had to guess. Let's see. What does this thing generate for heat? 32. Does it do that per shot? In other words, is it 64 heat or is it 32 heat? I understand this is different ammo. I know, I got it, dude. It's a placeholder. We don't have enough ammo. We've already spoken about that. So, I mean, we're massively over efficient for heat. So we could do it. If we can get more ammo for this, this would be... We could wander around with the guy who's just got one gun, and the gun is really, really hilarious. I built in case with the clan ferrofibrous. Thanks. Our optimal is touching the enemy. Essentially, this is 180 optimal, which is really close. I think we'll invest. I mean, we've already invested in building the mech, right? Okay. So I think from here, what we do is we just repair it and leave it as an option. It's only 100K to do that. That's fine. It's 5 days. It's pretty cheap too. We'll strip the rest of the garbage. We're not running rockets. I can't strip these without replacing them. Okay. That seems fine, right? Could up the armor a little, maybe. I don't know if we touched armor on that build we were just looking at. But with clan ferrofiber armor, we won't have to. Let's hit confirm on this. Oh, heavy rifle ammo, thank you. Okay. All right.
I'll let you know when that's done.
We're gonna need to manage the order on this, and then we're gonna touch our Griffin. Wait, I just wrote myself notes and can't read them. Laser Shadowhawk, double Gauss ammo, decide on Gauss ammo, build the Griffin, weigh the HJ2. What the fuck does that mean? HS2? Oh, the internal fucking heat thing. Okay, let's do the store before I forget exactly what I wrote and never can read it again. All right, so I kind of want the AMS. It's 300K. It's kind of a lot. We're looking at this thing. We can support up to an HS2. HS2 weighs 2 tons. So it literally is just a space conversion. Still really relevant. Like, what does our hunchback mech have? Not that we're done with our hunchback in terms of improving it, I think. But if we were to do that, like, is this running too small of a mech? This is running I thought this was a 275, it's a 250 core. So it can't fit another one. All right, good to know. Case in the clan pharaoh is bad type of case. Okay. All right, the only other thing then was, do we care about the light Gauss? Yeah, I think we do. I think I could fit that on something later, maybe. So we got to make sure light Gauss ammo. We have double Gauss ammo, but this is not light. This is for an actual Gauss rifle then. So we need to pick up some light Gauss ammo. All right, so we're buying some shit. We're going shopping again. Then we got to sell some shit. So, shopping time. I'm gonna grab this AMS. It's not laser AMS, which makes me sad, but maybe we can get some AMS ammo at some point. We're gonna grab the Gauss ammo. Do we want another compact gyro? It's a lot of weight. Don't really like it on front rangers. No, compact's not the one I thought it was. It's the other one. So where's the light Gauss? I'm buying the half UAC 20. And I'm buying the light Gauss. I think I can buy or get away with one of these. How many shots is it? 16. That seems plenty. Okay. All right. Let's sell some shit. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what we're doing. So we decided on the Gauss ammo. Took a look at the weight thing. We need to build the Griffin and the Laser Shadowhawk. Looking to sell stuff. I think with ER medium lasers, ER PPCs. I don't think ER medium lasers have ever been exciting to me. I want to hold the flamers. The large pulse are interesting. This is all interesting. The rotaries look interesting. These do not look very interesting, but maybe medium lasers times 18. Definitely don't need. I think this is a wounded one. This is garbage. We'll hold the Magnas, although I don't really like them. We'll sell 16 of these, 14 of these. MG Plus. See, that might be something to put on the guy with the autocannon. I mean, what's the optimal on a machine gun? 110. I want a machine gun light. Holding these. Don't like small lasers. If I were to use small lasers, it would be the diverse optics. Accumulating a large number of SRM launchers, none of which I find that exciting. But maybe. Thunderbolts or maybe. Prototypes, cockpit basics. Definitely don't need this many. Clan cockpit's good. Comm suite maybe. Compact heat sinks eventually. I don't love these ECMs. I think these are just worse than the Guardian ECMs, right? Really unexcited by that. 4 Indo Steels is probably too many, but we'll hold them for now. These little baby engine cores don't really do a lot for me. I think we're looking to expand our engines, not shrink them. Internal combustion engines are useless. XLs, clans, exchangers, all good. We've got a fair number of stuff here. Artemis 2. It's +1 accuracy with missiles. The 4, the ballistic 3. The indirect, the primitive, don't need a primitive. Standard. FCS recoil, yeah. Ferrofibrous, yes. Guardian ECM, yes. Gyro, yes. Heat sinks, we'll hold this number for now. Jump jets at 9, probably bring this down to 6. We'll hold that. We're about to build 2 max, we might need some of those. The hand omnipods, +1 melee accuracy. When did we get these? Partial wing system, patchwork materials, pirate FCS, primitive cockpit. Sensor snipers, sensor basic, sensor powered. Cooling, cages, spiked helmet, standard fusion engine. UAV. Ammos. Ammos, 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 ammos. LRM ammo. I think we're done with basic LRM ammo. I think I'll maybe go down 5 of these. Some ammo LRM double. The LKs are okay. I haven't liked swarms. Swarm Inferno though. Is this more interesting? Bigger area of effect. Oh, maybe improve instead of Inferno. What does it say? Yeah, it's improved. Okay. Deals AoE and a bigger AoE. Still only 1.5 tiles though, so presumably it doesn't hit more than 1. Additional area effect of 4 to primary and secondary. Spreads a large cluster bomb payload and target area. So we can get rid of the old swarm and keep the swarm improved if we ever want to use that. Machine gun tracers, mortar round airburst, I think is not what we want. Mortar guided. MRM is half. MRM's improved. Arc beacon, ammo plasma, SRM ammos, SRM doubles, Artemis 4. Did we decide that I wasn't super excited about high explosive? UAC 5s, UAC 20s, half UACs. Okay, so that's about where we are there. The next thing is to trim this shitty mech stuff, right? So we'll do that. Starting with lights, Panthers, goodbye. Spiders, goodbye. Mediums. Shadowhawk at 45. Sentinel is too small. Oh, I apparently had 3 Sentinel parts. Still don't want them. Cicadas. Hunchback, maybe. Komodo. I was kind of building a Komodo one day. Apollo at 55. I don't know why I'm building a Hunchback though. I don't really, or a Komodo. It's too small. Part sells for a lot. This is the baby Shadowhawk. It's interesting because maybe we would want smaller mechs like that. We just built the Griffin. I don't know if we need to hold another part. Hatchetman, Ghost, Kintaros again. Oh, this is a different Kintaro. What was the one I just sold? I sold a 45-ton Kintaro. Turians, Ghost again. Chameleons at 4 of 5. Trebuchet at 1 of 5. Enforcer. 3 of 5. Hunchback, 2 of 5. Ghost. Uziel. Apollo. Alright, we'll hold the rest for now. Okay. 4 or 5 catapult. Alright, so we spent some money. Nice. Let's do the next element. Yeah, I know it was a clan Shadowhawk. Let's take the Griffin refit. We basically have this done. We just needed to actually load it up. So let's do that. This is starting with weapons. This is going to be our mid-range Griffin. Okay. All right. So this is double snub-nose PPC. This was coming off. That was coming off. This was going to run the Gyro UL. It's running the Engine XL already. It was running a Beagle and a Guardian. What was its third weapon? I think it was one of the pulses, right? A large pulse plus. All right. Presumably it was running the exchanger. It was running the clan cockpit. A FCS. Nope, no FCSs. Could run pirate FCS, but these are already 2 recoil, right? So that goes up to 3 recoil, which is kind of a lot. I think that's probably a no. This is a cockpit, although I'm not super excited about it. Sensor sniper for increased sight range. Seems fine. What did the powered do? Sensor strength. No, I'd rather this. Okay, sniper sensors is fine. Alright. We needed a couple more jump jets on this. This is 2. I wanted at least 3. FCS recoil. Was that for this one? I think the FCS I don't think it needs to be. This is just 2 recoil. You can hit 2 recoil off gunnery skills. So I don't think we need FCS recoil. What are the other shit we had on this? We upped its armor a ton. presumably I had to do some heat sinking since this is currently 66. It's probably the other part. I think this had a exchanger in there. Probably about 2 more tons of heat sinks if I had to guess, but we'll check in a second. We haven't even put the endo steels in there yet. I don't know if it needed clan endo steel or just regular. Same with ferrofibrous. Ferrofibrous is 7. That's clan ferrofibrous. We have 3 clan ferrofibrous right now. That's maybe okay. That gives me 4 tons back. We wanted the AMS in here. We just don't have ammo for it right now, right? Is arm mounting the AMS make it more accurate? Presumably yes. Chat, what am I forgetting here? There's something major we're forgetting here and I don't remember what it was. We're probably not heat stable yet. It's probably what it is. We did give someone the boomstick Galvia. It missed. And we launched an artillery strike 500 fucking range behind our guy that we were meleeing. But, you know, it was still glorious. Do I want the UL gyro? I do. This wasn't heat stable right now, right? This is probably... So we're running at 70 and another 30 here. So this is 100 minus 10%. So we're running at 90 heat per round right now. This is generating 66 and another 15. So looking at 81. So we're not heat stable yet. This is probably 2 more double heat sinks. That's starting to look closer. Might even been 3 more double heat sinks. Need more exchangers. You can't run multiple exchangers. We don't have a heat bank to spare. Although there might be one for sale. I haven't looked in a while. I do like heat banks. Although I couldn't tell you why. Just more efficient, I think. So what is this right now? We already said it was 100 minus 10%, so 90. Looking at 66, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 6s for 24, and 66 is 90. This is 93 heat synced, and we're generating 90. That's pretty good. That seems to be about heat neutral. Running the jump jets. We need to save half a ton. I assume it's going to be half a ton for AMS ammo. Although maybe it's a ton. Let's assume half a ton. So... where, if anywhere, we can get a little bit of weight back running ferrofibrous, which we're not doing yet. That probably needs to happen. I didn't really want to go clan ferrofibrous. 7 versus 10 actually doesn't matter. If we go clan endo steel, that will get us quite a few back, right? So we go clan endo steel into regular ferrofibrous. Oh, we don't have enough for even that, apparently. This AMS is fucking us, because if we strip that, we get to do this, and that hits it. I mean, clan ferrofibrous, I guess, is 3 more slots back like that. Starts to get expensive to repair, though. Can run the AMS now. And we have some spaces for ammo. We weren't trying to get another heatsink in here, right? The rest of this just becomes, like, fucking armor. This is a medium ranger. The rear armor is a little bit less important. I don't like spending both the clan pieces here. Suggestions, chat, for weight here? Or for slots? Can't upgrade the engine size, right? If we brought this to a 300 engine and bought a engine HS2. How much more does this weigh? 10.75 to 12.5. It's barely over. This goes up to an HS2, which presumably goes up a ton, but we strip a heat sink, and we're not quite stable on that. We still have to fit the... Well, we get 3 back, so we could go to regular ferrofibrous with that. But we're over. We could pull the AMS and just never get one. We don't have ammo for it right now. We could play with it later if we wanted. I don't think it costs that much to change out this stuff. So it would be that. The heatsink comes off. We buy whatever the HS2 is. Get a better engine in it, although this is not exactly the mech that I want a better engine in because it doesn't need to be in melee. It's got 300 optimal. Ends up looking like that, but we add a ton off of this. So then it's just tweaking the armor. Do we like it? I feel like we had slightly different setup. I don't remember what it was. Thoughts, chat? It's not running an ECM, it's running ECM. 3 of 5 jump jets, correct. Don't like the semi-short range PPCs, I want to try them. A ton of this will go up here, right? So that's not going to matter. I forgot to screenshot it in the end. Alright, maybe we do some sanity back armor. Or maybe just fill out the arm. So we have like 2 pieces of... There we go. Yeah, there's no reason to put these here. I suppose they could be just moved over. We could actually fit the... If we were able to... Can we move these to legs? Can go in the leg. Could run that. This whole side then just becomes... I mean, we blow up if the side dies. But the whole side becomes armor. Besides the jump jets, I guess. I think the 300 engine core should go in the Hunchback and not worry about this. And just run both clan portions. I don't want to revert, but you may be right. I mean, I don't know. So the benefit here is we save... We don't even really save it because we have to run the next one anyways. You have to buy the 200 too. Why do I feel like we just gained a ton that we shouldn't have gained? The engine weighs more than a ton, I guess. .5 as opposed to 10.75. Get a bit more armor for sanity's sake here. We don't have room for the AMS unless we run the Pharaoh. We could still do that. Leave the AMS on here. I would like the AMS in a medium range guy. Sounds good. Don't want it there though. AMS in the head, AMS on the arm. So we give up our arm strategy doing this, which is maybe okay. Depends if I'm okay with the clan Pharaoh. We have 3 clan Pharaoh. I am okay with the clan Pharaoh. I forgot we had 3 of them. I'm less okay with the clan Endosteel. I don't think I can do anything about that because I think the reduction in number is much better. It's 7 compared to 15, which is a huge amount of structure. So let's just double check that the heat is where it's supposed to be. Currently with 4 heat sinks. So this is 66 and another 24 is 90. And 93, we're generating 90. The heat's where we want it. We could run AMS here. Which we probably wouldn't hate. Leave half a ton for, I'm assuming it's going to be a half ton for the ammo. Heat efficiency bars are trolls. Be careful about believing them. Put the arms in the right hand. There's the clip of the griffin. Thanks. Let me just double check if there's anything we're missing. That was so clearly needed. Thank you for finding that though. Looking at that, snub nose, large pulse, exchangers, engine, cockpit, engine. We just up the armor quite a bit more. And it's not running an AMS. It was running basic ferrofibrous and basic endosteel. Wait, we got it to fit with basic. No, it's clan endosteel. I got excited. I'm like, holy shit, we're good, but no. Okay. I'm still replacing engine core if I confirm. Where? This is a 270. Oh, I replaced a 275 for a 275. All right, one last time then. Okay, so we've decided on the 275 variant as opposed to the 300. I think it does make sense to leave the 300 for another time. We want the jump jets moved down. I don't like jump jets in my torsos particularly. This is gonna take the clan endosteel as well as the clan ferrofibrous. We're gonna take the gyro. We're running a Beagle and a UAV, or a Guardian rather. We're running headgear, the cockpit clan, and the sensor sniper for, no, it's the sensor, yeah, sensor sniper. Increased sensor range, increased sight range, yeah. Okay. Cockpit is the clan cockpit. I don't think we had any FCS stuff that we were using. Okay. Leaves us upgrades later. We're going to run double snub nose PPCs as a weapon system that we've never used and we're excited about, as well as the clan the clan large laser. Or the large pulse plus rather. We could run the other large pulse. Weighs a ton more, uses a... Does it have additional accuracy as well? No. But that's what we're planning on. Then it's heat sinks for days, doubles. It's 4 doubles. And then exchanger. Armor. An AMS when we can. A little bit of back armor. We may have to sack some armor in a minute, but let's pretend we don't. We need one more jump jet. Thought jump jets were on there. Apparently they're on here. AMS goes in here. Cut a very small amount of armor somewhere. Probably center torso. I would like a little bit more on the back too, so I want one there, one there, one there, one out here. 165, 130s, 90s, 110s. That seems okay. Need just a little bit less, so like 2 down there. Okay, that's 54.5 tons. Presumably the rest of the ton. I don't know how much the AMS ammo weighs. I'm guessing it's half a ton. So I'd confirm this. Seems okay. Could move the Beagle probe up into there or the Guardian into there. Keep it jump jet central. AMS ammo is 1 ton. Fuck. if that's the case, we need to cut a little bit more weight here. No easy way to do that either. Ferro, endosteel, heat sinks, exchangers. Patchwork. Not wrong. We even have one too. It's a little bit less than that full ton. Or a little bit less than that half ton. Plus we gotta get the ammo in, so that's our last spot. Can't -1 jet, 3's minimal. Alright, we still need 3/10 of a ton off. So we're going down slightly in leg armor. And maybe slightly on this armor. That gets us a full ton. 1 spot left. Back armor's not amazing, but I'll live with this, I think. Do you want this jump jet here, or do we want it somewhere else? Alright. Where does the ammo go? Arm, I guess. Okay. Let's hit confirm on that. Alright. A little bit of fitting.
I'll get it in the schedule.
Why is the AMS system in the left arm? I believe because I assume accuracy is impacted by being on an arm. Am I wrong? If I'm wrong, I'll put it on the head. Okay. So Shadowhawk, Centurion. These are being brought back from total garbage. Slot in the right arm. Oh, I wasn't sure if the right arm might eventually need some stuff. Okay, I think we are good to pass a day and then do some missions again. Just up the difficulty again. So we are building things. We'd like the mid-range Griffin to be ahead of the other two. The Shadowhawk ahead of the Centurion. Both the things we want to run now, like that. Seems fine. Okay. Spent some money, but not a ridiculous amount. How long before we have pilots? A bit. We only literally have 1 pilot available right now. I'd like to get the fucking shotgun out again and check out some more stuff with our dude. So we need 2 days, basically. Okay. Day 3. Okay. Ooh, an alliance offer. I think we're going to accept the alliance offer. Ally with faction. Rare equipment, mechs, and weapons. You unlock special difficult faction-only missions. You no longer be able to take missions to directly target your ally. Become enemies with all this enemy's enemies. He's enemies with every other faction. Oh wait, enemy with Comstar. Well, we were building faction with Comstar. Do we just do it anyways? Because we want to know what the fuck we want to try it? I mean, it's not... I mean, to be fair, everyone should hate Comstar. Their name is way too similar to Comcast. Which hopefully will be my next stream sponsor. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna ally. We're gonna see what happens. Just wish we had done that. Not finances, it's reputation. Ally with faction. Confirm. Okay, we're allied. Let's take a look at the store. Probably just cost ourselves 4% twice or 3 times or something on 3 different things. No, still same 4%. Alright. Faction doesn't have a store yet. Maybe we have to move it forward a day. Do we want to move it one more day? We want to move it one more day anyways. Okay. We're changing systems soon too, if this doesn't work. Yeah, I still can't get into the faction store right now. Okay. So we probably need to change systems. What is left here under missions?
Hey, Commander. Pull up a chair.
Escaping spy. Which fucks our salvage, I guess. Raiding party. We don't need more with these guys, but is against that people. I kind of want to be against those people because I want to take that person's stuff. Okay. Well, at least you love them now. At least you have love in your life, Pen Pen. All right. The other thing we can do is, I thought I couldn't take missions against the Lyrans anymore. I thought it expressly forbid that. Is this ally feature not actually doing ally feature things? Or maybe it's next system that it will matter? Alright, let's go for this. Bring in 5 mechs. Because we can. Because we care. Need some more pilots. Then we're going to jet out of the system, I think. Boomstick take 2, correct. Like guys with higher piloting skills. 3375, 34. All right, we'll bring Cole, but he doesn't have tactician, so we can't fucking wait. No, bring in Dust Raker. Okay. Gonna bring Death Crusade. Test 9 would like to stop hogging all of the experience, man. Christ. All right. 8.5 is decent stealth pew. 6.3 there. I had pilots. I don't have pilots. If we're moving systems, it doesn't matter here. We can take whatever pilots. We only literally have 3 pilots right now available. Thank you, Anchorman 2K for the 3 months. $6,349. Bringing 2 officers. Okay. I noticed it didn't tell me I needed more mechs. Yes, Feilong, we have backup naming patterns involved for that mech. Yep. I think what it is I probably didn't want to go past 5 accuracy on or 5 guts, but now I'm committed to getting the next ability, which I did want to test the berserk ability. So we're just gonna roll with that. It might mean our melee mech is worse for a while.
Command interface initiated.
Putting a stop to their raid. I like it. All right. We optimistically brought 5 shots of the boomstick. Oh, but they're clumped up. Oh, that's cute. Edge of the map here. Are those vehicles? You fool. Oh man. All right.
What can I do for you?
You do not have the ability to wait, so you can move in fortify. Why are we in this shitty location?
Moving to position. Confirmed.
All right, we have another tag barrage.
Acknowledge.
Heads up, Commander. You've got hostile contacts inbound.
Affirmative. I'm losing armor bad. Yes, Commander.
I've got a shot right now. It's not even that bad. It's hilarious. We might want to take positions over this way, I guess.
Engaging junction.
Where are the other two mechs that aggroed? I guess one's over there. Is that still the first guy, I guess? The first round?
Returned.
Hooray.
Hooray indeed, Blade Tycon. Thank you for the 16 months. Welcome back. Must be an enemy helicopter. Oh, and there's something living in that wreckage. It just shot me. I'm unsure how you're alive,
Commander.
but I'm happy to fix it.
Consider it done. All weapons are go.
Okay.
Report. Enemy vehicle eliminated.
Our teammate's gonna ineffectually LRM spam from 9/10 of the map away. Nope. Ineffectually large laser spam. It's better. At least if it hits, it will do something. Forgot to mess with my AMS. Oh god. This is the one that always short fires and hits your own guys.
I hear ya.
Alright, we can move. There's no reason not to. We're gonna see some reinforcements coming shortly. Oh, I just sprinted instead of... Okay. Rely on evasion, I guess.
We've got an unknown on sensors.
We have a man pretending to be a jet. This is the dumbest looking mech I've ever seen in my life.
Commander,
There's one thing we know. Says we must get closer.
Confirmed.
Bit worried about optimals. I'd like to get a move off.
I've got a sensor lock.
Can I back up and shoot him? Can back up and shoot him. Okay. Why so bad? I mean, with 8 mechs this close to it, probably doesn't matter. Probably just going to end up shooting through its evasion. Looks like I got a pretty big movement bonus. I don't like enemy mechs jumping in on the sides from invisibility. But we know what to do. We will punch it at 15% accuracy and 100% chance to kill. If it hits. This is honor mech. Can't remember if it's running a case system or not. I think it is. But we may have man-moded no cases. Ow.
Armor holding.
Oh, I thought those were lasers hitting me. Those were my AMS hitting missiles. Never mind, that's fine. Alright, what is this that just walked in? It's a Hitman. Shots on this right now. We don't have... This is pretty shit at 20%. That seems okay.
On my way.
52, 17s, 46 on the Phoenix Hawk.
I'm on it.
Okay. Hey, 4-leaf. I did sensor lock already this turn.
Something I can do.
We're going to run to there and shoot him in the side.
My way. Double tap.
30%ers. This is absolutely not someone we want to punch with 27 evasion pips. Yeah, I got a case in there. Good. Makes me feel a lot better. Not really interested in the Battle Brothers Legend mod. I think at this point all those trees would be gone. I thought we were going to kill it this round, but the amount of evasion this thing is putting out is nuts.
Waiting on you, Commander.
These are close range again. Yep. Ouch. Ouch.
Firing.
That was top of the round, I guess, at 23. Okay. We don't have sensor information even to know what his initiative is. It is a close range build, kind of machine guns with medium lasers.
Yep.
We're raising his unsteady threshold. Oh, we do actually get an why do we have information on clicking on him but not on seeing him? So we know he's a 19.
Orders.
Keep backing up. Looks like those reinforcements arrived. Don't mind being in the water if we're gonna be massively AMSing every round. Okay. Oh, I lost LOS on him. We've got a Clint, a Phoenix Hawk, a Firestarter, and a Hitman. What are my odds? 2017s. So 27 here. Does Shift Tab go back? Shift Tab does go back in there. All right. I think it's their little wingsuit thing. Gonna give the autocannon another roll here in a minute. Oh,
Good to go.
it is us next. I think our melee hit percentage will be about -6%. 23% chance to hit with an 18% on the boomstick. We will hold on just a moment. Yes, it is higher behind him, but that puts our back totally exposed to the entire rest of the team. Which I think I would like to avoid when there's like 6 of them with long-range weapons. I do want to keep rolling with the melee. The melee's got to be more accurate though. It's already such a pain to get in position, and I want to see it connect. Like, that's what I want to see. He's going 14 is Duster. He's going last of our group now. We'll probably end up killing it before he gets to connect. Partial wing system destroyed. Shots taken at red button are pretty good for us.
Waiting for orders.
All right, we've got a PPC. This is not the guy who can move and shoot. 86 fucking percent is pretty nice though. PPCs have no min range, right? Right. Thing is, we're likely to kill him without having to do that. I think we want to work on these ones next. Don't love being in range of so many guys here.
Copy that.
'30s, 27s, 65s. We lost a lot moving. There's a 39 there. Take that.
Firing.
Took off his arm. Sure.
Scored a critical hit. good to go.
Alright, which side is weak? His right side, right? Okay.
Yeah?
Can we get there without going on fire? No. It's pretty good.
Moving to position.
Leaves that one tile if we want to punch him too, which we may at some point.
Tight fit.
Taking his sweet time to die. Alright, end of the round. Flames on the way. How do we feel about being lit on fire on this guy? Alright, 72% and a 54. Alright, we're going. We're going for it. This is the moment, chat.
Heading out. Target's taking a critical hit.
Alright, I think that was a miss with melee, although it zoomed out, and a hit with the boomstick. I think. The opponent got hit in the arm or torso or both. Definitely noticed it. Okay. That's correct. I think he just ejected too. Okay. No one likes to be punched by a melee mech. Of course it jams. It jams. That's fine though. The guy has no gunnery skill. It's gonna jam every round. I just care about being fortified with our stuff every round. You think Torso would accord him? Maybe. I mean, we missed the melee attack, so it was just 100 damage. 100 damage is not all that much. His head looks dead. His head is gone for sure.
I'm showing minor damage. Hey up.
Alright, is this new round? This is round... Yeah, this is new round. Okay. This guy is apparently highly unsteady. So putting some missiles in his face should be good.
Reporting. Critical hit.
He bounced. Alright, perfect. Alright. Can we get in range with anybody? Maybe. He's downed. Is he taking his turn? I don't know if he's taking his turn. I don't want to be flames on the way. Oh, it's minefield on the way. I'm less excited. I mean, I'm certainly still not excited about that, but it could be okay. That might be alright. Oh, this is the pulse boat, though, not the missiles.
Waiting on you, Commander.
This is missiles. I think they're both out of optimals. Yeah, they're both pretty far out of optimals. These are going to be shit shots. Elevens, 13s, zeros. This is actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be, presumably because he's knocked down. Do we want to go for something here? Probably center torso. What's the center torso at? Not enough.
Right, Commander.
Okay.
And stay down. Ready
start sprinting.
Let's move. Waiting for orders.
Okay, why is it black instead of red when it jams? Is that like done for good? Also, let's get closer. Seems to be unjammed again, so maybe not done for good. All right, we got PPCs. We've got a side shot from there, which looks kind of nice.
Moving out.
Only at 30% though. I'm not even gonna bother.
Target confirmed.
Take this one a little bit further off.
Targeting systems changed.
Okay. I didn't want to give him a flank on the. I was really worried he was going to do that. I think that's out of melee range. We'll see. I do really like the jump jet range. It's very nice. It's got to be terrifying too. Because you're like mousing over the components of that thing. You're like, holy shit, that does a lot of damage if it gets in melee range. And then it jumps at you. There's insects that do that too. It's kind of a bit like that. I think that said MLM. That guy gives no shit about his heat. He's gonna explode in like 1 second here. Alright. Missiles? No, this is PPC. Okay. So to there, it's pretty good. What are we running? MRM's jammed, which is okay. Can get decent shot there. Oh, it's not the MRM. Oh, the heavy MRM is jammed, yeah. No, this is a much better shot. We'll take that. We're also probably going to countermeasure it. Don't know if that damaged my weapon or not. Okay, LRMs are available as well. How is this guy doing? We're shooting that one side. He's actually not noticing that much. Go. Tag barrage up next turn. Let's get the AMS up. I think there is good. Don't like being flanked like that. Like that then. Okay. DFA is always the answer. We have yet to DFA. And I don't think we're going to be doing it anytime soon. Alright, I think, are we in melee range of Dustraker? This is fucking jammed again. Or permanently jammed, or blew up or something. The boomstick has been not my favorite weapon so far. I think we're going to reserve here, because I think what we want to do, we're too far to move. Can we sprint do it? Oh, we can sprint punch him. Maybe? No, you can't sprint punch. Been lied to, chat. Oh, I can melee him here, though. 77%. They still get to go, though. They could easily flank us. This is what I want to do, but I want to wait. Just a little tiny bit. Okay. Oh, we'll do it.
Receiving you.
All right, more PPCs over here. Looks pretty good there.
Move order received. Attacking from position. Waiting for
All right, this
one.
is medium pulse. Still working on that guy. Can we get a flank over here? I just saw it. No, not really. There. If we want to go backwards, we can go there and go for the flank. I think the shots are still going to be pretty bad. We could warlord it, get it in the 30s. It's okay.
Head south. Firing.
Just kind of hoping to knock him over. Right, he hasn't gone yet, although his friend has, right? Oh, his friend's turn now. Coming towards us. Yes. Oh, you poor fool.
I'm showing minor damage.
Yes, yes. Okay, let's see these vehicles take the guy, the 14, this guy down. Yeah. Doesn't take much to pop that torso. Basically spent a round shooting him, don't have anything to show for it. Kind of feels bad. Granted, they're in this like high ground covered position. Did he just shoot his own guy?
Barely a hit, Commander.
Okay. Yeah, we do need a whirlwind attack. We get berserk shortly, but I don't think that's a whirlwind attack. Could go for the back attack on this guy, I think. Where's my punching ability? Or shotgun ability? Dude. Dude. Stop missing.
Failed to connect.
Yeah, you did. You failed to connect. And it feels fucking bad. Alright, well, we could go first here.
What can I do for you?
Do something that matters, of course. This is left flank there. That guy's the one we want to go after anyways. That looks pretty good.
Affirmative.
I think we kill this guy right now. This guy doesn't have multi-targeting? The fuck is... Oh, he's another stupid pilot, I see. Okay. Alright.
Should have run when you had the chance.
Alright. PPC damaged itself. Shouldn't really be overloading the PPC on that guy. He's got like 3 piloting skill. Alright, our turn. So how do I do this sprint, the sprint attack? Is this guy wounded at all? No. Where's the edge of the map? I don't think I can run and melee. It's too bad. Our boomstick is still not doing anything. I really would like to know if he's just failing his rolls or not, or if that's just like, is that a destroyed? Kind of looks like a destroyed. It just says jam. I'm gonna get no evasion pips doing this.
Okay, that was bad.
Do we barrage it again, chat? I'm like, wow, I didn't think when the enemies exploded they did a lot of damage to us, but they did. I mean, killed him?
Orders? I got you.
Yeah. We needed the orbital strike for the last few points of damage, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we got good damage. Connected in the back of his spine and killed him.
Receiving you.
Seems pretty good. Would have been slightly better had we not also tag barraged ourselves.
Yeah.
It's dedication to the cause. We know he means business when he does that.
Position confirmed. Inflicted some heavy damage.
I was thinking maybe 5 ammo wasn't going to be enough for the shotgun, the boomstick, but considering it spends 98% of its time jammed. Do we want to run some numbers with it in a minute and see? It's got mechanical components, Vigilante, even if it fires a laser. It's probably something that spins for some reason. I just imagine it spins. Feels like a spinny kind of vehicle. All right, let's take a look at Dustraker. He's fine. He's certainly not fucking afraid of this guy. I'm coming for you.
Roger. Confirmed.
Alright, LRM strike. Yeah. We need LOS. LOS is here. I don't know how we can flank him when he's on his. I guess maybe. Okay. Looks good. I don't think we're gonna tag barrage him. There is a mech model that shows the sword later, apparently. Go for the leg shot.
Critical hit.
Light ferro destroyed. I don't know what light ferro is. I wonder if it's just ferrofibrous. We can get close enough to shoot him again. We blew up our PPC, so that feels bad. Rapid fire. Standard. There's damage. There's standard. Okay. I mean, if we shoot him with this, we're gonna blow him up. Do we give a shit? No. Alright, I won't use the heavy MRM. We'll use the other ones though.
Tell me what to
I got his leg.
That's a kill.
Alright. Mission accomplished.
Mission successful.
Third mission for the Valkyrie. It was a little bit better this time. It got a hit in, jammed its boomstick, and never did anything again. Called shot hits the chosen part, misses all the others. No, but it gives you an additional accuracy. When they've fallen down like that, you get a free called shot. Like it has no accuracy penalty to it, and you get an increased chance to hit the spot you would like, basically. All right, there's Firestarter parts, Phoenix Hawk parts. Wait, the one Phoenix Heart part weighs 45, and the other Phoenix Hawk part weighs 50 tons. It's confusing. ER medium lasers, flamers, LRM long fire is actually quite nice, and that's an immediate upgrade to something we're running. There's an MML7. Tag, a Beagle probe, a Bloodhound probe. I regretted not taking that earlier. Calm Suite Plus. It's a 250 core. It's Artemis 2, which I already have. And 2 more Guardian ECMs. Gyro defense. It's pretty sexy. LAM aluminum armor. 20% jump distance. Wait, this thing makes your weapon heat lower? What does it cost you? 2 fixed slots. Requires partial wings. That's interesting though. That's a minus heat modifier. There's LAM structure. That's less interesting. There's a mask. Zero tons, slot 4. Do we need one of these? Kind of feel like we need one of these. Lower arms, SH cooling, LRMs, ammo. Okay, so stuff that comes out. It's not 0, it's 50% 1/10 chassis. For what? The mask? Oh. Yeah, okay, it's a lot of weight then. So that was a little interesting to me. That was very interesting to me. I really like this, the max evasion pip stuff. Also has +1 defense just built into it. It's a very nice piece of equipment. And then the other one that was very interesting was that. And the other one that was very interesting, since we're getting 3, it's the Longfire right now. Longfire is an upgrade. How often are we to use this? It takes a lot less components than the... I mean, the clan ferrofiber is only... It's just there's no other way to get heat like that. That's a crucial thing, like a 10% heat generator there. I mean, I can't run it with stealth armor, so I can't run it on the pulse lasers. Unless we move that to a different thing. Could run it on the PPCs though. PPCs run pretty hot, and it's hard to add cooling on the PPCs. Although we're technically okay right now. Does it say plus 10% armor weight? Where? Oh, it does. I didn't see that. But man, it also heats. It sinks 9 heat per turn and 10% weapon heat. That's pretty impressive. Yeah, you have to run wings with it, but wings are heat sinks as well. Thing is, I kind of want the Longfire. I could leave the Bloodhound probe here. Take them both, grab the Longfire. Consider the Eternal LAM structure. I liked this less. This didn't seem to be any better than the Endosteel, really. Right? So this is minus 50% structure weight. And this is only minus 30%. No, this is plus structure weight. No, that's not good. LAM engine. Was there an LAM engine? Oh shit. Jump distance, maximum evasion pips, +1 evasion pips gained from movement, which is really nice. Requires partial wings to be installed. But what is it? So how does it like replace like an engine core 250, or is it a different piece? Replaces engine XL. Okay. All right, so we're pretty much, if we use this, we're giving up weight for a little bit of evasion. I like the evasion. I don't know if I want the jump jet shit of it. I mean, that's interesting. All right, I think we have to leave the Bloodhound probe, and we should either consider the LAM engine, which is actually very interesting, or we should consider the Longfires. The Longfires are just an upgrade. This actually does not look good on a melee mech to me, because mostly my melee mechs want to be running, and they don't get evasion pips when, I mean, I guess maybe they could move one tile and get an evasion pip. I just like the +1 evasion pip gain from movement thing. Yeah, but the interesting experiments are half of why I play this game, right? And it's only a minor upgrade on the mech we're most likely to stop using. That's tough. 6 tons for 1 evasion. Yeah. I don't think it's bad. I think it's interesting. A little different. I'll take the Longfire. I feel bad about the probe. Let's confirm. All right, what do we get? Fire starter, 50-ton Shadowhawk. Got the gyro defense, okay, the ones we took. That was it. We basically missed everything else we wanted in there. Sucks. Okay. I think it's time to get out of this system, though. We'd like to reset the faction market by moving systems. We'd like to get rid of, we'd like to re-roll in some missions overall. I think we pretty much purchased what we wanted. The only thing we should check on the way out is if we want like an exchanger or something, like one of the heat sinking things. 2 Phoenix LAM parts isn't terrible. I'm not sure I know what those are. The LAM, Phoenix LAM parts, was that the build? Okay. Oh, the wings, mech parts. Oh, the mech thing. That thing is silly. Silly looking. All right, let's take a look at our tasks here. Yeah, looks right. We have 1.2 million in upkeep in 14 days. I think let's see if it refreshed the store from doing the mission or not. And then we'll check to see if the missions have been refreshed. Still can't do faction. I don't think there was much else we wanted here. There was a heat bank, but it's just a regular heat bank. It's pretty unexciting. I think that's a no. And the missions are pretty garbage. The only one we consider doing is this one. We need a couple days on our mechs. No, I can't even. That one is hostile to the one we're doing, so it's time to move. All right. Let us go. We should sell this shit we just picked up so we don't get charged holding fees for it. Okay. Basic large pulse. Oh, it's a large pulse, not a large. Yeah, yeah. LRMs, medium lasers, Magnas, pulses, MG pluses, dark launchers, rockets, SRMs, missiles, tags, cockpits. This is selling, right? Yeah. Sell off all of these. It's a really shit loot roll, isn't it? Good. I think we might be good. Probably got some shit ammo in there somewhere too. LK ammo. All right, movement time. Let's figure out where we're going. All right, we want it relatively short movement time. 11 days would be okay. Pirate presence, research rich, travel hub. This all seems good. Active factions include clan factions. I think this is a good spot. 11 days, that's okay timing. Let's do it. Okay.
Calculating course now, Commander.
Those upgrades you asked for are online, Commander.
All right, so we've got a couple things to switch around real quick. First of all these are ticking, which is fine, but we need to mech bay. The line breaker needs to be repaired because that PPC keeps exploding. And this thing needs a refit. It is plus heat, but his heat mostly seems under control. So we'll run the other Longfire. Okay. And put those up. Okay. Then we've got a little bit of time. Oh, we have the next upgrade here in engineering, which presumably is moving towards this. Okay.
Roger that, Commander. I'll get the crew moving.
Great. Let's keep moving. It's gonna jump like 20 days. Check the jammed boomstick. Not a bad idea.
Welcome to the grease pit, Commander.
We need to read that again too. Is it blowing up? Like what fucking happened with it? 50% critical hit chance with this weapon. The weapon has a recoil of 4. Weapon has a jam chance of recoil times 10. So 40% mitigated by gunnery and recoil reduction. And it adds 20 melee damage. 20% melee damage by having it. I don't think we're running. We could be running the anti-recoil. So this is ballistic accuracy and ballistic recoil. But don't we have an anti-recoil FCS? We could stick that in here. Maybe that fucking thing would jam less. We're not using a FCS that we care about. I mean, this would be taking away from the other one that's running recoil, but 1 accuracy offsets 1 recoil exactly, correct? So it's equivalent, the FPS. Oh, but ballistic is, we're not using ballistics on the, no, but we're building the, that should actually offset that for the autocannon boat, right? I think we want to throw this in. Recoil reduces jam chance. That's true. Although presumably they're going to have a much higher gunnery skill. I think we're going to throw this in for now. All right.
I'll get it in the schedule.
And then the other one is, which one? Oh, we were checking to see. Oh, I was reading the. Okay, right. So we wanted to look at the gun chance on that. Oh, we just fucking did it. All right, so we have to pass one more day. Okay. Okay. I don't think I kicked it up in the queue, so probably it's still not done. I just paused. Fucking thing. I have 3 mech bays right now, which means that something else is doable in a day. Throw a party in the lounge. Okay. Morale increased by 5. Gains a high spirits tag. Great. Okay, did we get the pause off? We did. All right, we are 1 day away from our next Argo upgrade, 2 days out of our destination. All of our pilots are ready to go. The mid-range and the Shadowhawk are still being built. We want to do 2 things. The first was start working on the Centurion, and the second was to play around with the red button just to get a look at these odds. So we're running a pilot. The pilots generally have 3 skill on melee skill on this thing, or range skill on this thing. So it's going to have jam chance of recoil times 10. So we're now looking at recoil times 2. So about 20%. Okay. All right. Let's take a look at the Centurion. What we're doing with it. Are we going to try to make this thing... I mean, we could start by putting engine housings in it and whatnot. It is going to be sinking money into something that I'm not very excited about. But it might be okay. I mean, it uses a weapon system that we don't use in anybody else yet, which is kind of nice. And it would be fun to start playing with it. The Ultra AC on this thing. I mean, we could wait till we got in system and see if this next system has ammo. Because the problem is right now, even if we build this thing, we're basically only getting enough ammo to fire this thing 3 times or something. Right, so we have 8 ammo. Fire it 4 times right now. You can fire in single mode. Ew. Why would I fire this in single mode? I mean, we could do small amounts of install. Presumably we're going to want the autocannon on it and probably the engine stuff. It's a 3-day install. It would be nice to use the 3rd bay for that. Standard fusion. This has to be pretty close. We don't want the 300 here. Do we want it? I think this was a 260, right? 260 or 270. This is 3 days. We have to get rid of the primitive armor. But also it had primitive cockpit stuff too. So ballistic accuracy and ballistic recoil is probably this thing. Still 3 days. Cockpit. We had a gunnery cockpit we're going to throw in here. Did we already use that? Looks like we've already used the gunnery cockpit. Could throw this in for now. I'm very unexcited about this long term. Maybe this Slayer's cage instead. Maybe don't want to mess with that till we get there. Sensor range, increased sight range. Sure. Okay. I don't really want to gyro defense it necessarily. Just trying to get this up to 4 days. It's already overweight here. Right, we have to run one of the equipment modifications on it. That's 4 days. 100K for this. Well, I mean, we could run Pirate FCS with the autocannon, but then we don't want to run this multi-autocannon because what we're committing to is basically only 1 shot per round, right? Because we don't want to run the... I don't know how the recoil works, though. So does recoil apply at the end of the round, or is it my second shot is always much less accurate than my first shot? Anyone know how that works? The next shot of taking consecutive shots in a round is less accurate. So really this is not the weapon we want in this guy at all. No, not consecutive rounds. That's not what I'm asking. This fires 2 shots in 1 round. What happens to the second shot in that round? Second shot is fine too. Okay. So really we'd like to alternate turns with this then. So we could run something like this. So what are we doing on the other round when we have 5 fucking recoil on round 2? Presumably positioning, but so what? Positioning how? Unjamming. Not wrong. Do we just click install on this? Are we happy with the 260 core on it? I'm not sure what I want for a fucking core on it. Fire my machine guns. We were considering a machine gun on it. I mean, we can weapon support, right? I mean, it has to be close anyways. What's the range on our other boomstick? I don't think we have ammo for it, but if we did. I guess in between we could be fluid gunning. I mean, this thing has 240 optimal. It's more optimal than this fucker. Why are we using this as a melee weapon? Because it has plus 20% melee damage on it. Weighs less too. 10 and 6. It's like 50% more range. Are my other ACs like that too? 180. 180. 240 on the LBX AC20. But we could run the LBX and the other one, right? If we wanted to. Takes up a couple spots, I guess. All right, now we're talking. Dual 240 LA AC20s. No breaching, that's true. But I'll tell you what, cover is 20%, guarded is 40% reduction, 2 autocannons is 100% increase. Do the math, we're out ahead. All right, we gotta get ammo for the boomstick though. Now, I'm fairly certain, I mean, I'm not even sure it weighs that much more. I mean, this is 20 tons, 22 tons as opposed to the, what was it, this thing? 16, it's only 6 tons more. Less ammo efficient, fair point. But, I mean, this is a 6-day install. Do we commit to that? I think we need to see. Do we have LAX? We have LBX. This takes LBX 20 ammo, which I think we have. LBX 20 ammo. It's a UAC. We don't have LBX 20 ammo. Okay. And we can still do breaching shot. We just shoot 2 different targets. If we want to. I want to use our time to upgrade the Centurion, but I just confused myself as to what the fuck we're doing with it. Are there any things we know we're going to do to it? Like, are we messing with... We're going to mess with primitive armor, but I don't know which type yet. If it's regular ferrofibrous, clan ferrofibrous, or the aluminum armor. We're going to put a fusion core in, but I'm not sure what size. We're going to change engine primitive to at least a regular engine, but I don't know which one. Jump jets. It's true. Could put 3 jump jets on it. Although I'm not entirely certain which position they're going to be in. Presumably feet. I mean, having a lot of jump jets on this thing might not even be that bad. Maybe this is our partial wing system because it makes for really good positioning, right? You can position while still position and fortify while jumping. And that's your turn. Then your next turn, you walk forward and fucking autocannon someone in the face for $1 billion. So I'm saying it's very hard to build this until we've messed around with it. What's the general vision for this mech? This mech confuses the opponent by somehow being a 50-ton mech mounting 2 20-ton autocannons. Or 20 AC-20 autocannons. Chat, do we just have to wait till we get there? This may be too specialized to figure out quite yet. For missing ammo. Dual boomstick would be interesting, but we'd have to take the boomstick off of our current existing mech. I mean, we could. That's an interesting idea. What happens if we changed up Red Button? Red Button was supposed to be using the autocannon because it was glorious. I mean, it's a 20% melee damage is the issue. I don't think we can get anything else that fits that. I think we sold all the rest of this shit, right? Yeah, maybe we just wait 2 days and get there. All right, 2 days it is. Travel. 1.
Hey, boss.
Okay.
We've just completed those upgrades.
Well, let's complete some more
What
upgrades.
brings you down here, Commander?
Currently we're up to... I don't know what that was. This is the control though, right? So we can control up to 6.
All right, I'll get the team on
Okay.
it right away.
All right, moving forward. We're a little short on cash right now. 1 day to get there. Okay.
We've arrived at our destination, Commander.
Visit the store. Oh yes, the boomstick's been used. We picked up the jackhammer. All right. The system doesn't have a faction store? Question mark? Why not? It is my fucking faction. What is this? Advanced tactical missile damage.